So here's the thing. I don't really care about nepotism. At least not in Hollywood. I care about toxic entourage, culture, or political nepotism ruining stuff. I care about some nepotism like resulting in bad stuff, but I specifically care about it when it's fucking up a thing that I like. If someone wants to give their kid like $20 million to make a movie that's like has absolutely nothing to do with any existing franchise or whatever, I couldn't give less of a fuck. That hot aunt from Full House, going to a place to like some university or college or whatever, and being like, "How do I get my kid into this thing?" And they're like, "Okay, here's like some special paperwork, and we're gonna make it like it's a scholarship or whatever." And her just giving them money. I really couldn't give a fuck because she's not actually like stealing from the scholarship. I don't think. Like, if someone explains it to me that she's stealing from the scholarship, sure, but like, you're not really displacing anyone. Like, are you putting in money? And if the kid's there, like, the kid would naturally spend equal, if not greater amounts of money over years, which would result in some other kid and some other kid, because she's more successful, from a more successful family, and they have more money to spend, so it really balances out, so it doesn't really matter. Now, if something that I really, really like has, like, advertises, like, come work for us, blah, 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 for years, and there's, like, Stan Lee's bill of, reader rights or whatever, and someone just ignores that and just shoves in their stuff, that's where I have a problem. Nepotism for, like, giving money to your kids to do something they want to do, that's like the most normal thing out there. You don't want to make them spoiled, but that's like the most self-evident human thing out there that's never gonna end. But if it's something serious, or if it's something beloved, or some sort of competition where you're cheating, that's where I have a problem. But if, like, Britney Spears gets a hold of her money and gives $100 million to some production company so that her kid can have a TV show of his own, and blah and blah and blah and blah, I couldn't give less of a fuck. And a lot of these, in general, theoretically, Nepo babies aren't as fucking shite as you might expect. Some of these Nepo babies are actual competent people who actually work on themselves and try to accomplish things. Like, Lily Rose Depp is a good actress. Like, the Olsen's little sister. Great. And, it's not their parents that were rich. It's the Olsen twins that are rich. So another one of the Olsen twins, the Olsen girls, just joining in and having fun. That's just part of reality. Like, there's so many variables to account for where you're talking about nepotism. And you gotta be more specific than just, oh, that's nepotism, therefore bad. Nepotism in itself is not inherently bad. It's a very, very, very human thing. At least that's what I feel.